Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. I am back, and I'm not alone. I'm joined by Yugiart. Yugi, it has been like a million years since I've had you on the channel. What's up? Welcome. We have you in a live match right now, so I'll let you concentrate on playing a little bit. But how you been, man?
I've been really good. How have you been?
I've been excellent, man. I'm coming off AK mode, so I am ready to get back to it here. I missed my my viewers, my comments, my guests, my family, of course, my son. So I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. So we brought you on with this deck. This deck is so nasty. It's the Mini P.E.K.K.A, Electro Giant, Pump, and Mirror. It's fast cycle. You can see the bats, you can see skeletons, you can see Bomber there. But first things first, we just got announced only a few hours ago, a Mirror Nerf. Back to the pre-buff state, +1 level for +1 elixir. So first things first, man, is it gonna kill this deck specifically? Is it gonna kill Mirror specifically? Is it gonna be relegated back to the way it was?
Honestly, I think it might really hurt Mirror a lot, but I think it's one of those things where, for people who've never played Mirror, the Mirror buff made people like realize how good it could be.
True.
And then after the nerf, people are still gonna use it in some decks because you're like, you know, it's still really good overall. It's just not, it's not gonna be what it used to be.
Absolutely. So you think this deck is still gonna be pretty solid?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, here you go. We're not even in double elixir time yet. You'd lose one tower, but it looks like you might get one here. No, man, that's Scarby. Put some work in. But you're not
what
worried.
I've learned about this deck is just like patience.
Who cares?
I think
right?
it's okay to lose a tower because I think his main DPS is gonna be Archer Queen, and then we can NATO it in.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. So we're going into double elixir time. You're in a good position. You got the pump, even though you have the tower down. We'll see how this one plays out here. By the way, you're top 10 ladder. Are you 6th in the world right now?
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. It's the giant graveyard. You do a nice job with the bats and the skeletons. I think you'll keep the tower. No, you won't. So now what can you do here? 3 E-Giants on the board, ladies and gentlemen. And all he's trying to do is prevent one of the towers from falling. You're obviously going to pick up that left-hand tower, but you go right up there at the bridge. You get the Mini P.E.K.K.A, you get the Bomber, you get the bats coming down. He's pretty low on elixir. He does have the arrows, but your Mini P.E.K.K.A does get to the tower, dude. I guess it goes to the point
my
that,
breath.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you can just keep concentrated, man. Don't feel like you need to talk here. But it goes to the point you were talking about earlier, I guess. Anything's possible with this deck.
Okay, there you go.
Dude, Yugiart, man, coming on with a victory. Nice come from behind victory. That was looking pretty iffy for a while there, man.
Yeah, you know, if I lost the first game of the video, I would have just disconnected my internet and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I have to go.
You know what? That was a perfect first match for the video. So now you are 5th in the world, I think, unless it hasn't updated yet for me. I'm not sure. Why don't you go ahead and search for another match here? So you're still going to run the same deck then?
Yeah, I think overall, like, the main thing with this deck is the pump. Mirroring pump is actually insane. And there's like a lot of decks that don't exactly have a big spell. So if you can play it right, you eat a lot of like health on your tower, it's fine because the mirror pumps just make the E-Giants so OP.
All right, guys, we are in a match. Let's see if we can get another victory here in our second match of the video. We're just talking off air, man, but dude, it's been like 3 or 4 years since we last spoke. It's been like 6 or 7 years since we met. I don't even know where we met, man. Like, where was King's Cup 2? I met you at King's Cup 2. I just don't know even where that was. Was it Atlanta, maybe? I don't know. LA?
Honestly, it's like I'm 100 years old and I won't be able to remember.
Okay, cool. But it's been a while, man. How's life and stuff? How you doing?
Honestly, life has been really good overall.
Great.
How has like everything been for you?
Dude, it's been fantastic. I was just coming back from vacation, my first vacation in like 10 years. I kind of realized something, not to be ungrateful because I'm very fortunate to have opportunities like that, but I guess I'm not like super big on just leisure vacations. I went to Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. It was fun and stuff at an all-inclusive resort. But man, after like 2 days, I was like, all right, I want to do something. I want to, you know, I'm nerdy, man. I like history vacations or something like that, you know. But overall, it was still a great opportunity. My highlight was the book that I'm reading. So like, that tells you, I guess, all you need to know, right? But life is great,
What
man.
are you reading?
Dude, I'm reading like the most nerdy book you could think of. It is the biography of Napoleon Bonaparte. but it's a really good one, man. Really good one. None of my viewers are going to take me up on this, but I'm going to tell you the author in a second here. It is... Andrew Roberts. Napoleon by Andrew Roberts. But I loved it, man. I'm so into Napoleon. You got 3 pumps on the board right now. You're looking pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I feel amazing about this one.
Yeah, man. So yeah, dude, I miss my son, man. I was telling you a little bit off before our call, but like, dude, it's kind of corny. I don't say this to be corny or cheesy or, oh, you're such a good guy. I don't say it like for any of those reasons. I just say it because it's the truth, and it's probably like pathetic, but look at this push you got going on right now. But man, I miss my son so much. My son is like my best friend. He's only 5 years old, but I just spent so much time with him and stuff that was the bummer about it. But I'm just really enjoying life. He freezes you on defense. Not bad, I guess. Hey, all things considered, he plays some pretty nice defense, but you're not done yet.
I can E-Pump E-Giants for like years. I think we're good.
Oh my god, man. This is insane. And so you think after the Mirror Nerf, you're just going to continue to employ the same strategy, like exactly what you're doing right now? Nothing's really going to change too much, except for
the most part,
level 15,
yeah. I think the main thing about this deck is the advantage you get from pumps. The advantage you get from pumps is actually insane.
Yeah, you go against a freeze deck like this, forget it, man. Like, does he even have a chance against you? Decks with no big spells?
Not really, because even if we're going into double, I pump, he can't do anything. He goes in the middle, I can mirror NATO. It's just like...
Yeah. Okay, so you got the, yeah, who cares, right? I mean, you got nothing to worry about. He's going to freeze. You got another NATO. You can cycle back to bats if you want to. You have a pump down. Who cares? You can take a balloon hit or two. How about things with you, man? Geez, last time I spoke to you, you were in, don't tell me, Singapore?
To be honest, I didn't even know where I was. I was in...
Oh my god!
It was South Korea. I think it was South Korea for CRL.
Oh, so you're in Seoul, or the area.
Yeah, Seoul.
Got you. Yeah, so how long were you there for CRL?
Okay, so I tell everybody in real life, oh yeah, I lived in Asia for like 3 years, but I think it was like a year and a half.
I love that you admit it in the vid. That's great, man.
I just want to sound cooler, like, you know, I'm
like
well
I spent
cultured.
3 years in Korea, no big deal. I want to ask you a couple follow-ups, but let's wait till the next match. You down to play one more?
Yeah, of course.
All right, cool. Be right back, guys. All right, guys, here we go. Match number 3. Let's see how Yugi does. And Yugi's streaming, by the way, guys. Check out his streams. Great guy to chat with. He is... What time do you usually stream? How often?
Every day, but I do it at like from 1 a.m. to like 7 a.m.
Oh my god, man. Okay, I'm surprised I caught you awake here. Really cool. We'll link that stuff. You guys go ahead and support Yugi. So this happens a lot. Obviously, you drop that pump and they immediately start to pressure you. But man, get a lot of value out of these defensive
E-Giants.
E-Giants, then using your... Just exactly what happened there. Using your bats and your skeletons to just defend against the tank or whatever.
It's so insane because mirrored bats or mirrored skeletons can give you like an ultimate defense.
That's true. That's true. And I guess that's part of the magic formula, if you will, of this deck. I was going to ask you earlier, now you have 2 pumps. Is it... I guess that doesn't even matter, does it?
I'm okay.
Yeah, you're cool with it. Do you think this match is over already? Is that too...
I think it's... If we can defend his next push, because he's gonna like Sparky right side, I believe.
Okay.
But he has Hunter. So what I'm thinking is, as soon as he Sparkies, I have to go opposite. So I'm trying to like kind of save enough elixir to just go all in.
Okay. So doing that balancing act right now. He's being coy. He's just cycling. You pump up. Here he comes. I'm sure he's gonna go in here.
And then...
This isn't that scary. You got this. Okay. Easy. So I was going to ask you in the last match about living in South Korea. What was that like? So your 3 years in South Korea. What was What was it like? Did you enjoy the time?
Honestly, I did, but I really wish I explored more. I think I spent way too much time Clash Royale orientated.
Oh God, I'm afraid to ask or afraid to hear the answer, but like how many hours, when you were a pro player for an esports team, living in the house, blah, 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 how many hours a day were you playing? On average, roughly.
Like, at least 8 I had to do.
Woo! Yeah, that's hardcore, man. I gotta add,
Yeah, I'm kind of...
Yeah, from all your time in CRL, what was there a player that you kind of walked away, especially in the Asia League, like thinking to yourself, wow, that, I try and distract you, man. Try and distract you at the end. That's what I'm trying to do, man. I'll let you finish it. Was there a player that you...
Tell me.
Oh, man, I can't believe I blew it for you there. I blew it for you. I'm sorry. I was chirping at you the entire time. But I was going to ask is, was there a player that you were like, wow, that player is like God mode at Clash Royale?
Honestly, through the entire time I was there, it was people who... I'm a fan of all of the old pros like KK, TNT, like Mikan Boyum when he used to do it, Expo Master.
Yeah. It's
one of those things where I love all the new pros, but if you watch from the past, I think there's like a different feeling when you spectate.
Okay, cool. That's it. That's actually, I mean, all those guys were beasts. Probably still are beasts. You know, I don't know if they all play anymore, but really cool, man. Hey, listen, GG's on the matches. Sorry for distracting you through the entire third match, but I loved having you come back. I took my longest break in 8.5 years here on YouTube, and I love that you were my first guest coming back. Really feeling the fresh vibes. Check out Yugi's Twitch channel, everybody. His Twitter information, his TikTok, everything will be linked in the show notes below. Yugi, any final words, man, before we let you go?
Thank you for having me on, Ass. I really enjoyed like conversating with you again. You're like one of the people who I've known in the community for like the longest.
Likewise, man. Likewise. And it was my pleasure. Thanks for coming on. We'll have you on sooner than another 4 years from now. I can guarantee that if you're around.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I'll be like 29.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Glad to be back here. Big shout out to Stutts, my YouTube partner. Check out their information in the show notes below. Thanks. And as always, take care, guys.